Hello guys, Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Center, and today I'm gonna show you a quick tutorial on Google Sheets. This one is from Google, a free application from Google. You can download this for free in the Google Play Store, and this is the app icon in case you're not familiar. So it's called, the full name of it is Google Sheets, and I'm gonna show you a quick introduction and how you can use it in your daily activities, or you can incorporate this in your daily life. So I'm fond of using Google Sheets to get some list made and have some computations on my expenses in a monthly basis, and you can track all your expenses if you are into that kind of stuff. So let's get started. We can open Google Sheets, and the first thing you can see is the list of files that you have created before. So if this is your first time in using Google Sheets, this is will be virtually empty, but as you go and do more files, make more files, you will be seeing a lot of this in the first page of the app. Same as any Google app, you have to log in your Google account that you're using on your Gmail and YouTube and all the other Google applications that you have. So it will be synced up. The files that you're making here will be synced up, and you can access it on your PC or your other tablets or even your iOS devices, as long as you have your account logged in. So to make a new Google Sheets file, you have to tap on the plus icon on the lower right, and you can choose to have a template. You can opt to have a template or a new spreadsheet. So for this tutorial, we're gonna use new spreadsheet, so we can start on a plain, simple sheet. So this is your new file, and you have only one sheet. You can add more sheets as you go. For example, months of the year, years, days of the week. So if you want to have separate sheets for different types of groups of data, you can do that. You can also have it on landscape mode, so you can see more horizontally, or you can orient it vertically, and you can see more from top to bottom. So what's good about this compared to the desktop application like Microsoft Excel is you can really zoom in quite faster. The only thing that's slower if you don't have an external keyboard is the typing experience. So you can access a cell by just tapping on it. Okay, you can tap on it. It's not yet active, and you can see the point on opposite sides of the cell. You can use that to drag and select multiple cells if you want. So obviously, if you want to select more, you have to zoom out and highlight them. So if you want to copy paste, so you can really zoom out if you really want to, and you can zoom in to focus on one cell. So for example, we want to type here, you tap on the cell A1 and enter text or formula here. So we say week, okay. So we can put some data, dummy data here. So that's what we have right now. We can zoom it out, and you can put in some data here. So person 1, let me zoom it in, 3. So for example, we want to have like a contribution type of thing. This is just an example. So this can be your week number, you can specify it. So each person will have some contribution every week. So this is our scenario. So that's how you encode words, text. So we can try to enter numbers. So to switch from text alphanumeric to numeric, you can tap here. Okay, so if the keyboard is not active, it will not show up. Once you tap it here, you can switch from numbers, so you can enter just numbers. So $560, 100, 120. So the numbers are already aligned to the right. So it will be detected by Google Sheets. If it's a text, it will be aligned left. If it's a number, it will be aligned right. So that's how you do it. You can also use like a decimal. We are done. If we zoom it out, this is how it looks like. If we have it on landscape, you can see more horizontally, so this can be a good way to view it. But I suggest that when you enter, you always switch to the portrait orientation, so it will be easier for you to use the keyboard. So that's how you access the cell. You encode text and you encode numbers. So how about if we add each week? So to start a formula, you have here the most commonly used operators. So you can see you can always start formula with the equal sign. It will activate the formula function of your Google Sheets. So just tap on this one, or since we want to add them, we can just simply have it B2 plus B3 plus B4, but this is very tedious, although it will also give the correct answer. But I would recommend that you learn some functions like the sum function. So sum equals sum, open parenthesis, and then you can tap on the cells and drag them. So from a sum of B2 to B4, and then you close it up with a closing parenthesis, and then off you go. The same thing. And then the good thing about the sum is you can have it like 100 cells and you can add them up in a single formula, unlike the first one that I showed you where you have to tap and plus, tap and plus, and that can be really tedious if you have a lot of data to add. So since we have the different columns but with the same intention to add them all up, we can just have the formula here and drag. You can copy it and just paste it. There you go. So that's it. So The last thing maybe that I will show you is how you can color. You add colors to the results. So for example, you want to have this labeled as total. Okay, so you can have the total. You can tap on total and drag them to the until the week 4. Okay, when you go here, it's highlighted, and then you can choose the highlight color, the background color. If you want it to have orange, okay, then you can just go back, and if you want your font color, your text color to be white, you can also do that. As long as they are highlighted, they will be affected by the choices that you want to make here. If you want to make them bold, tap bold, and then they will be in a bold face. If you want to increase the size, they will be increased in size. So this can be important to highlight the specific data. For example, the total right here, and then you can see it more clearly when you print it out or send it to someone else. So once you do something, you just tap and check icon and go back. It will be automatically be saved, and then you can just rename it. You can rename the file, for example, weekly contribution. Okay, rename, and then that's it. When you go back, so that's how I typically use, or most often use, the Google Sheet. So hope this has been helpful for you guys, and I highly suggest that you use this and try it out. If this is for you, then good. If it's not working, if you can't keep it up, if you can't maintain the Google Sheets that you have made, then that's okay. So subscribe to Sydney CBD, your Repair Center. Till next time, guys. Cheers.